2 Kilo, cancel takeoff clearance, hold
Alright, go ahead and give me a little bit of carb heat, alright?
A little bit of carb heat?
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, as I push the collective down, it'll come back up. Yeah, we'll just keep some in as we... You're good. Let go. Yeah, so just pull up a little bit of carb heat. So when we're up in a hover, we have some.
A little bit pull up?
Yep, just a little bit.
Yes, just a little bit.
So like, hold the collective and cyclic.
Yep.
Like right about here.
Okay.
Just halfway about. Alright, so we want a Civic North departure. Do you want to make the call?
Okay.
That'll be Palomar Tower, helicopter 7039 November, Civic North departure. With, what did we have?
India.
India, okay.
Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah, sure.
Palomar Tower, helicopter 7039 November at Civic Parking, request Civic North departure. We have information India.
Helicopter 7039 November, Palomar Tower, Civic North departure approved. Caution, now set not 5 for the tower, clear for takeoff.
Helipad clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 739 November.
Number 095, number 2.
Alright, we have traffic in the downwind. We'll be looking out for them. Should be a factor. Alright, and we have a helicopter in spot number 5. So we're going to try to get as much space as we can for takeoff, okay?
Okay.
Alright, see, we have 2 helicopters. When the lights out, gauges green, green, green. And we're going to kind of max performance it, okay?
Uh-huh. It's 24.
Yeah, right about. We don't want to go to 24. That's actually 23.
Okay, 095.
That was about 23 and a half. And we're good.
Turn left out before. Contact ground.
Alright, you got controls?
I have control.
You've got controls. Alright, follow this road.
Okay, follow this road.
Yep, a little bit of aft cyclic.
Uh-huh.
Don't nose it forward too much.
2 Kilo, right close up the group, runway 24, clear for takeoff. 2 Kilo, clear for takeoff, runway 24. Palomar Tower, 346.
Yeah, just stay over the road.
Inbound with information India.
Not staying the road.
3,300 feet.
Okay, and we want to climb to about 900 to 1,000 for the Civic North, so we can bump up just a tiny bit. When we do this turn, start your turn now, a little bit of aft in the turn.
Yep.
Beautiful. And we are almost at 900, so look, we can actually start leveling off.
Okay.
We climbed up pretty quick. Like I said, this aircraft seems to have a lot of power, so keep that turn in. Whee!
Whee!
Whee! Alright, keep that turn in. We're going to fly right over the 1,000-foot marker, okay?
Uh-huh.
Alright, you got it.
Helicopter 3, 9 November, traffic Cessna in the right downwind, 1,500.
Traffic in sight, maintain a visual, 39 November. Alright, keep it
Number
straight.
095,
Yeah, keep it straight.
Alright, let's get that airspeed back in. A little bit of forward. Hold that power.
095, forward traffic number 2, runway 24, clear to land.
Could I touch and go?
Alright, we don't want to climb over 1,000, so pay attention to that, okay?
Runway 24, touch and go, then make left traffic.
Touch and go, left traffic, 095.
A little bit more forward. Let's hold 65 to 70 knots, okay?
4 Sierra Whiskey, beam the Oceanside here, bound for landing with India. Turkey, 504 Sierra Whiskey, Palomar Tower.
Good, hold this altitude and airspeed.
Right traffic, runway 24,
Don't climb.
504 Sierra Whiskey.
It's important not to climb here because we're in the downwind of another traffic pattern, okay?
Okay.
So if we climb and if they're low, we have a higher chance of hitting each other, which is not what we want, okay?
Uh-huh. Okay, okay.
Traffic,
Alright, so adjust your heading a little bit more north.
A little bit north?
Yeah, a little bit more north, so a little bit more this way.
Okay.
Altitude's okay for now. Alright, so I will correct you just a little. Sorry, I didn't mean to put you right over that school. So stay to the left of the school or stay to the right of it. So we'll just stay to the left of it right now. We just don't want to fly right over it.
Cessna 6 Charlie Papa number 2 follows Cessna half mile on a runway 24 clear land. Clear land 346 Charlie Papa. Cessna 2 Lima Kilo extend downwind our call base.
Alright, so we've lost a little bit of airspeed, right? So how do we get that back without dumping the cyclic forward? First thing you're going to need to do is bring in your power and then forward, okay?
Uh-huh.
Alright, so if you just use forward cyclic, we're going to nosedive, and that's not good.
Okay. Frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved. See you later, 39 November. Alright, so adjust your heading a little bit more this way. So small right bank.
All right.
Yeah, just gentle. Alright, altitude's good here. You really don't need to climb up anymore, okay? So try to hold 1,300 and 65 to 70 knots.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
55 to 70 knots?
65 to 70, yep. Would be a good airspeed.
Okay.
So if you feel like you're climbing and losing airspeed, you can lower a little bit of power and increase forward cyclic.
Okay.
So that you don't climb back up. And then you're going to want to keep that power setting.
Falmouth Tower Helicopter 1, Papa Bravo, Civic parking, request Civic is departure with India.
Helicopter 111, Papa Bravo.
Alright, so we still have that climbing, right?
Yep.
So let's kind of lower power, right pedal, and adjust your course just a little bit more to the right.
Okay, course a little bit more to the right.
Yeah. Alright, we're on with Oceanside now, looking outside for any traffic. I don't have any in sight.
No traffic?
No traffic in sight. So just try not to climb higher than 1400, okay?
Okay.
But we have a tendency to climb because we're light and this aircraft has a lot of power.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so let's kind of adjust. Alright. Have you done traffic patterns yet?
Yeah, well, I've been once.
Okay, one time?
Yeah.
Okay.
With the runway 25.
Yes, runway 25. Alright, you see those white tarps on the hills over there? Fly towards that for a little bit.
Okay.
So adjust your course in that direction. Eyes outside, looking for traffic.
No traffic.
No traffic. I don't hear anyone on Oceanside either. Alright, we climbed up more. So, if you can't hold your altitude, I'm going to assume we need to do some air work.
Okay.
Okay?
Alright.
Okay, so if you can't hold altitude and airspeed, we're going to work on air work. So if I give you an altitude and airspeed, let's try to hold it.
Alright.
Okay, thank you. Alright, this heading is good. We're going to fly just straight, and then we're going to turn left to do some patterns.
Oceanside traffic, crew check 614 is clear of the active, head to taxi test runway 25, Oceanside. Oceanside traffic, light sports, 6901 Papa, taking off 25 out to the coast, and then a left turn to the south, Oceanside.
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 Okay, so we're on like a 3-mile extended left base.
Uh-huh.
So in a minute, we'll make a call. And if you want to make the calls today, you can. In fact, it would be good for you to make the calls. Alright, don't lose your airspeed. Hold 65.
Yeah.
Oh, are we going to nosedive? You can lower a little bit of power.
Uh-huh.
Pedal. Alright, good. 1365 is fine.
Okay.
Oceanside traffic, helicopter 39 November, 3-mile left base, trending left traffic 25. Alright, just gives an idea of people where we're at and what we want to do. So since we're so far out, we're going to keep our airspeed up until we get a little bit closer, okay?
Uh-huh.
Alright, so this is our 3-mile left base.
Yep.
And then over this road where you see the traffic, you're going to turn left.
Okay.
So as you turn, you can reduce a little bit of altitude.
Yep.
Because this is fine for now, 1200, and then as we get closer, we'll reduce some. Good. Excellent turn. Keep that nice and smooth.
Nice and smooth.
Nice and smooth, very good. Alright, you see the runway?
Yeah, I see the runway.
Alright, let's fly towards it. Let's stay over the road, okay?
Yeah.
And 65 is still good since we're so far out. We're not going to reduce our power. We're not going to reduce our airspeed until where the road changes colors. You see that?
Yep.
Okay, cool. And then right about there, we'll slow it down to about 50 knots.
50 knots.
Yeah. 1,000 feet here is good. And we'll just start slowly coming down. Okay?
Yep.
Oceanside traffic, helicopter 39 November on a 2-mile final 25. We're moving pretty slow, so if the plane holding short wants to go, you guys have plenty of time. I guess they don't want to go. Alright, really good. Keep coming down to about 600.
Oceanside traffic, light support 6901 Papa over the coast and making a left crosswind off 25, departing pattern.
Good, lower some power. And altitude, sorry, right pedal. Stay over the road. Doing really good so far, I like it. Cool. as you can come down, you're just gonna lower power, reduce some speed. Everything's looking really good right now. We're pretty much lined up with our spot.
Yep. Are we going to set down on the...
We'll go on the go because we have that traffic waiting. So we'll kind of be on the move. Good, lowering power. Try not to nose down so much, so a little bit lower power and then a little bit of aft so that we aren't like facing the ground, you know what I mean? Okay. Keep lowering, a little bit of aft. Alright, try not to drift off. Keep looking down the center line.
Yep.
And keep slowing it down. You want to be about 30 knots right now.
30 knots?
Yeah, start bringing it back. Lower first, bring it aft. So wee, a little bit of flare. 30 to 35. Alright, you got it?
Yep.
Alright, where are we going? Drifting off a little bit. Alright, bring back in that power. And I'm going to help you out, okay?
Yep.
Alright, stay on controls. There's night traffic, helicopter 39 November, on the go, left traffic 25. Watch out, bird! Alright, follow the center line.
Yep.
Alright, hold it right here. Let's get that airspeed in. Let's hold that 20 inches.
20 inches.
Whee! Alright, we're getting that 40 knots right about there. Aft cyclic. Really gentle.
Yep.
Nice, hold it. Okay, you got it. Your controls.
Okay, I have controls.
Your controls. You can bump up a little bit of power. A little bit of aft. We want some altitude. We want to hit about 300 feet right there. See how we're almost at 300. We want 300 before we turn our crosswind turn.
Okay.
So right about here. Okay, we're clear to the left, clear to the right. Start your left crosswind.
Left crosswind.
All right, you want to make that call?
Oceanside traffic, helicopter 39 November, and left crosswind, runway 25, Oceanside.
Roll out. Keep that power applied. And then we're clear to the left. All right, start your turn.
Crew check 24, taking the active runway for close traffic, Oceanside.
All right, roll it out.
Roll out.
All right, fly straight, downwind checks, ASTCR, altitude, we're just slightly low, speed is a little slow. Course is fine, carb is good, RPM is good, collision avoidance, all that stuff is good. All right, downwind is looking good. Ooh, well, let's watch that power, my bad. All right, right about here, you want to level off about 650.
Yep, 650.
You don't want to go more than that because then you're going to exceed your traffic pattern altitude. Bad habits. All right, and what we can do is instead of lowering too much power, we can hold the 20 inches, use a little bit of forward.
Yep.
And get your speed in, okay?
Yep.
That way you aren't bringing back in the power to chase this, get the speed back. All right, clear, clear, lower power. Clear. Lower, keep it straight.
Power.
Nope, keep it straight.
No, keep it straight.
Yep. Keep it straight. We're going to lower a little bit more because this aircraft doesn't like to come down. All right, and now gentle turn into the left base. Make your call.
Oceanside traffic, helicopter 39 November, left base leg, runway 25, Oceanside.
Perfect. All right, I want you about 45 to 50 knots for base and about 600 feet. So we're just slightly, a little too high, but that's okay. We'll still be good. All right, we're clear. Always double, triple check for traffic.
Yep, no traffic.
All right, start your turn.
Starting turn.
Yep, good. A little bit of aft in the turn so that we don't nose forward. Good, perfect. I like it. All right, so you're on final.
Oceanside traffic, helicopter 39 November on final runway 25, Oceanside.
Good, now set yourself up, lower power. We sped up a little bit. See what's happening now?
Yep.
So lower that power, bring back the speed. Beautiful. I like it. Good correction.
Thank you.
All right, keep lowering though, because like I said, this aircraft does not want to come down. And we don't want to nose it forward, so we want to keep it nice and level, okay?
Yep.
So see the difference between coming down with the cyclic? Look what it looks like, right? Nose forward, kind of scary, versus coming down nice and level, right?
Okay, nice and level.
Okay, cool. Your controls.
Yep, controls.
All right, looking good. Trim strings are pretty much perfectly lined up. Keep coming down as we get closer.
Yep.
A little bit of aft.
Oceanside traffic, crew check 624 is turning right, cross onto runway 25, Oceanside.
Make sure we're not death gripping, okay?
Yep.
Really good. All right, keep moving towards your spot. Looks like we have a pretty high descent rate in though, so how are we going to fix that?
With the F cyclic?
A little bit of flare, right?
Yeah.
Whee! We're gonna slow it down just a little bit because we're coming in a little fast, and then bring back in that power. Bring it in, don't forget that left pedal. And it looks like we have enough time to set it down, so go ahead, bring it to the center.
Yep.
Are we hovering yet by yourself or no?
By myself.
Not yet? Or are we? I don't know. It's okay, I'll be on controls with you. Alright, look right in front of your feet, lower power. Good. Alright, everything inside looks good. Whenever you're ready, let's go ahead and pick it back up.
Okay.
Nice and smooth.
All gauges are green, no warning lights.
Perfect. I like that you're saying that out loud.
Okay.
Alright, correct for that drift.
Yep.
Alright, pick it up. Good. Alright, let's bring it to the center.
Okay, bring to the center.
Alright, pedals. Oceanside traffic, helicopter 39 November taking off 25, left traffic. You can keep going. Keep it on the go.
Okay.
Ooh, a little bit of aft right there. Hold about 21.
Traffic, terminal 292, Charlie Mike is 5 miles east of Steel, next training, runway 25 Oceanside.
Okay, so there's a lot of unnecessary cyclic movement, okay?
Okay.
So you're doing a lot of this. See how it's really not helping you?
Yeah.
Okay, so just hold it in one spot, the sweet spot, wherever that is, and then see how I don't have to move it at all? I'm just holding right there. Okay, I've hit my 45 knots, and now I'm going to use a little bit of aft.
Yep.
I still feel this a little bit, so just try to reduce that movement, okay?
All right.
I used to do the same thing,
Okay.
and then I learned how not to. Okay, so we have him in sight. Let's bring in a little bit of power. Let's try to get that 300. Your controls?
I have controls.
Your controls. Okay. I did the same thing when I first started flying too. So we'll try to break that habit.
Oceanside traffic, helicopter 39 on November, turning left crosswind, runway 25, Oceanside.
I roll out right about this intersection. Perfect. And then right before this road, start your turn.
Okay, make a turn.
Beautiful. I like it. Nice and smooth.
And roll out.
Yes, perfect. Alright, ASTCR. A altitude, 500. We want to be around 6 to 7.
Yeah, 6 to 7.
Speed's a little slow. We can bring in about 21 and a half, 22 inches, right? We have 22.6 all day. And remember to level out at the appropriate altitude, so 650. So right about here, hold the power.
Hold the
I
power.
give you a little bit of help.
Yep.
Instead of lowering power, you're just going to use forward cyclic, and then you're going to get your altitude and your airspeed perfectly.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Alright, well, we're looking out for that guy.
Traffic, experimental 292, Charlie Mike is 2.5 miles out. Straight in, runway 25 Oceanside. I see the guy on final.
Okay. We're going to extend. Don't turn. Oceanside traffic, helicopter 39 November, extending downwind, looking for final traffic. Alright, we have one, and we're looking for this guy. Alright.
Alright.
Got him in sight. Alright, so we're going to extend, and we're going to let them go first, okay?
Extend the downwind.
Yep, perfect. So don't turn until they've passed us.
Okay.
We can climb up a tiny bit, so we're not too low over these houses. Cool. Alright. So, right about the school, we can probably turn in, okay?
Okay. You mean school over there?
Yep,
And
this one right here.
yeah.
This
10
is
o'clock.
about, 2 miles. This is fine. Alright, you can reduce a little bit of power, start your turn,
Starting turn.
and make your call.
Traffic, experimental 292, Charlie Mike, 1 mile final, runway 25 Oceanside, full stop ladder.
Oceanside traffic, helicopter 39 on November, base leg, runway 25, Oceanside.
That's okay. Just, left base.
Okay, left base.
Alright, they're going around, I guess. Okay, lower a little bit of power. Since we had to climb up, we're a bit higher than we would be normally. But we're a little farther out too, so it's okay. Alright, and we're clear final. Alright, start your turn and make a call, say you're on final, 2-5.
Okay.
But a 2 mile final.
Oceanside traffic, helicopter 39 on November, 2 miles, final, runway 25, Oceanside.
Perfect. Alright, hold this. This is good.
Yep.
And since we're a little farther out, you can keep that speed up just a tiny bit longer until we get the road change, and then we'll slow it down. Make sure we're not death gripping. We're nice and relaxed.
Relax.
Having a good time. Beautiful day to fly. This looks good. We won't just start coming down right about here, reducing a little bit of power and airspeed. So when I do this, I want you to reduce airspeed, okay? So lower power first.
Yep, lower the power and
you gotta really exaggerate it because this aircraft does not want to come down.
Yeah.
Like 810 would be hitting the floor if we lowered it that much, but this one wants to stay up.
Experimental 292 Charlie Mike is clear of the active runway 25 Oceanside.
Cool. Yeah, so really have to kind of exaggerate the power on this one. Like mostly just down. Up is not too much.
Oceanside traffic requested 24 is turning right. Crosswind for runway 25 Oceanside.
Alright, we don't have him in sight, but we'll be looking out for him. He's in the right crosswind.
Right crosswind?
That's up there for them, so no factor, we're still good.
Okay.
Alright, try not to drift off. We'll do another pattern, and then we'll do some hover work, okay?
Okay.
So a little bit of aft. Oh, you gotta lower, right? So if you just go aft and you don't lower any power, see how we climbed back up? Alright, so make sure you lower first, and
power.
then aft. My bad, I should have said that.
Lower and aft.
Yep, lower aft.
Traffic requested 24 is turning right downwind for runway 25 Oceanside.
You're doing great, keep it up. A little bit of aft. Remember last time we were coming in a little fast and our descent rate was kind of high, so you could kind of lower and baby flare it. So lower, a little baby flare.
Baby flare.
And then you're going to want to bring back in that power and get that left pedal in. Oh, where are we going? Going over there by those flags. Alright, we are looking out for him. I don't see him. Alright, we're going to be on the go though. Okay, so bring back in that power. Bring it back in, about 21, 22, and follow the center line.
Okay.
Oceanside traffic, helicopter, 39 November is on the go, left traffic. Alright, follow the center line, beautiful. This is perfect.
Yep.
Yep, hold this altitude. So you get about 40, and then you can go aft. Okay, a little bit of aft there, you can bump up some tower. Get some altitude. There he is. Do you see him? He's about our 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
And up. No problem, he's no factor.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, cool. Alright.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Okay, yep, no factor. Alright, let's get that 300.
Yep, 300.
Yep.
Okay, we are in 300.
Alright, we're still climbing. And then what do we do next?
And left crosswind.
Yep, alright, so let's make our turn and you can make your call.
Oceanside traffic, helicopter 39 November. On the left crosswind, runway 25, Oceanside.
And then rolling out.
Roll out.
And then we're clear. Start your turn.
Yeah, we are clear and make a turn.
Alright, so in the turn you might have to bump up a little bit more power because we'll have the tendency to sink.
Okay.
This aircraft doesn't seem to, we're not really having that problem because we're not super heavy and it has lots of power, so.
Yeah.
You don't really have to bump up too much collective.
Okay.
Alright, ASTCR,
Altitude.
speed, we're pretty slow, right?
Yep,
so
we are
let's
slow and
bump up a tiny bit of power, get that speed in. And straight. Are still slow, so how do we fix it? So a little bit forward, bump up, and a little bit forward. A little bit more, obviously, because what we were doing wasn't enough. Relax, we're not even going that fast. Alright, we're clearing to the left. We have traffic on the left. They're turning, little bump. They are turning left base. I'm sorry, right base.
yeah, right base.
Alright, he's turning final. Let's lower some power. Lower and right pedal.
Lower the right pedal.
More lower. Because it wants to not to come down and we're a little high. And he's so low.
Are you going to extend?
No, we'll be okay. Oceanside traffic, helicopter 39 November, turning left base. We have traffic and final on site. Alright, stay with the road. See, we're fine. He's moving a lot faster than us.
Okay.
Alright, we're a little slow. I slowed you down quite a bit just so there'd be more separation.
Yeah. No traffic inside.
No traffic except for final,
Yep.
so lower that power.
Final.
Lower some extra power, come some aft.
Yep.
In the turn, good. Really good, I like it.
And then roll out.
Yes, and this time we'll go ahead and land into the field. And actually, We can land on the taxiway. We'll go, just keep it straight, go for 25, and we'll hover over to the taxiway. We'll do some hover work over there.
We're gonna...
Yeah, just go for 25 still. Just keep coming down. You're a little quick, so lower that power. A little bit of aft.
A little bit aft.
More, but down first, right? Lower collective, then aft.
Lower and aft.
So we're still a little fast, right?
Yep.
So lower some more, come more aft. Good. You really want the aircraft to be under your control. You don't want the aircraft to be pushing you around, right? So start bringing in a little bit more power.
Yep.
Starting to sink a lot. So if you feel like we're sinking and we're really far away, bring back in that power. And then if you feel like, okay, I brought enough back in, I can reduce them. Be comfortable, you know, reducing enough power.
Okay.
Or adding power if needed.
All right.
So as we get closer, looks like we can reduce some more power, a little bit of a flare.
Baby flare.
Yeah, baby flare. And then as we get closer, right about here, you're gonna level off, bring back in that power, okay?
Okay, bring the power back.
Yeah, we're still a little bit high, but that's okay. So this guy has his hangar door open, so I'm gonna be on controls with you. We're gonna try not to be right by this guy's hangar.
Okay.
Oceanside traffic, helicopter 39 November is clear 25. Alright, so let's go ahead and set it down.
On the taxiway?
Yep, we're gonna stay on the taxiway for a little bit. Get that pedal in. And just stay on controls. See all that cyclic movement?
Yep.
Try to reduce it, right? Find a spot where it's sweet and kind of just hold it there. That was okay. Alright, all the way down. And let's go ahead. You have controls. I'm going to reduce that carpet. Alright, let's pick it up. We're going to play a game, okay? So we're going to do some hovering. I'm going to pick it up with you. Nice and quick. Okay. So we're going to try to keep it over the center line, okay? So I have the collective and cyclic, and you have pedals, okay?
Okay.
So what I want you to do is keep my nose straight. So keep my nose straight down the taxiway, okay?
Okay.
We're just going to kind of hover forward. Keep my nose straight.
Yep.
Straighter, more pedal. It's not really straight to me. There we go. This is straight. Okay?
Yeah.
Alright, so we're just going to kind of move down the taxiway. I just want you to keep it straight. Alright, so if I start increasing my power, keep my nose straight.
Yep.
Okay? Keep it straight.
Oceanside traffic, 529 Lima descending on the VLR Alpha 2400.
Oh, good. That's fun, right?
Yep.
Whee!
Whee!
Oceanside traffic, helicopter 39 November, maneuvering over the taxiway. Ooh, keep my nose straight. Ah! You lose.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, alright, let's clear to make sure final's clear.
Finals clear.
Alright. Oceanside traffic, helicopter 39 November, taking off, 25, left traffic. Alright. So that's fun. We'll do another pattern and we'll go land in the field and do some more hovering.
Okay.
Alright, your controls?
I have controls.
Your controls, a little bit of aft right there. There we go.
Oceanside traffic 5495 Delta is descending out of 3,300 for 1,000 for Bob Maxwell, runway 25, Nancy, Oceanside.
Alright, we're clear. Go ahead and make your turn. Whee!
Oceanside traffic, helicopter 39 November, turning left crosswind, runway 25, Oceanside.
Roll it out.
Roll up.
Oceanside traffic, 549 Lima 1500 descending midfield, going in.
Can't understand
Roll
anything. Did you understand anything she said?
No, I couldn't
I
hear
didn't
that.
understand her. She was trying to talk like a freaking baby. Talk like an adult. Okay, ASDCR. A altitude, we're just 100 feet shy.
And speed is too low.
Too low, so bump up a tiny bit of power, a little bit of forward cyclic. And course is good, carb is good, communication is good. All of our gauges are green, RPM is good.
Okay.
And collision avoidance, I don't know where that girl is. I'll be listening, I guess.
Looking for traffic.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I think maybe that's her in the right pattern. looks like they're heading out of here. All right, we're clear. We have...
They're clear?
Yeah, it looks like they're not staying. All right, reduce your power, right pedal.
Oceanside traffic, helicopter Mercier 5, over the harbor, 500, climbing to 1,000, south along the shoreline, Oceanside.
Lower and then aft.
Oceanside, we're 5 miles final for Bob Maxwell, runway 25.
Oceanside traffic, helicopter 39 November is turning left base, 25.
5495 is 5 miles final for runway 25, Bob Maxwell, descending out of 1,700.
Copy that. Helicopter 39 November, we'll be landing in the field on the north side. We should be out of your way. Alright, we're going to land at this field. And then we're going to I'm going to help you out. We'll make it quick so that we are out of their way. Make it kind of like a low approach.
Low approach.
So low approaches they're going to be faster, not this fast, or a little fast, but we'll be fast and lower than normal. And so instead of our trim strings being lined up with our spot, they're going to be below our spot. So like right now, if you lined up the trim strings with the 2.5,
yep,
it would definitely be lower, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we'll just kind of exaggerate it and come out this way so that we're avoiding any traffic behind us. And we can kind of flare it to slow it down. Not on a low approach, we wouldn't do that, but right now we can.
Okay.
Whee! A little quick stop action. Alright, pedal, pedal, pedal. We'll come to full stop. Your controls?
I have control.
Your controls?
Oceanside 5495, 3 miles final, runway 25, at 1,000 feet.
Alright, they're bringing in that power. Power and pedal. Alright, let's set it down. Get that pedal in as you maneuver right about here. Okay, look right in front of your feet. Oh, relax.
Oh yeah.
It's okay. Alright. You good?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, so whenever you're ready, let's go ahead and pick it up and we will do some hovering practices.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, nice and smooth inside, eyes inside.
Eyes outside.
Right about now, we're going to pick it up, eyes outside.
Yep.
Alright, let's bring it up to about 5 feet. I'm just going to look for traffic behind us.
5495, 2 miles final, runway 25.
Oh, there he is.
650 feet.
No one cares what altitude you're at, dude. Okay. Alright, so you have pedals, I have collective and cyclic.
Okay, I have pedals.
Keep my nose straight into the wind.
Yep.
Alright, you have collective and pedals.
I have collective and pedals.
Alright, so just keep my nose straight. Looks good. And whenever you're ready, we're gonna give you this cyclic, okay?
Okay.
We'll just stabilize this before I give it to you. So just try to hold your altitude.
Yep.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So once you can hold this nice and smooth, I'll go ahead and give you the cyclic also. I like to kind of look at the church or look at something in the distance. Yeah, you can turn your head nose a little bit.
5495, short final, runway 25.
Alright, let's go ahead and give you all 3 controls.
All controls.
You have all controls.
I have all controls.
Alright. Good. Really good.
Side traffic, recommitted 1, medevac, Helicopter 5 miles, straight in 25, Oceanside.
Excellent. This is great. I didn't know you could hover.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
So easy?
Yep.
Alright, let's go ahead and hover forward. A little hover taxi.
Little hover taxi.
Yeah, a little hover taxi.
Okay.
Nice and smooth, nice and slow. Excellent. Very good, very good. Alright, go ahead and slow it down.
Slow it down.
Yeah. Alright, stop. So stop in one spot.
Okay, stop. Stop here.
Yep, stop here. Alright, let's do a pedal turn. So let's do a left pedal turn.
Left pedal turn.
Yep, so turn your head to the left, make sure we're clear.
Clear.
And stabilize, yep, so try not to drift around.
5495, Oceanside is on the upwind, runway 25.
Alright, it's going to be a lot harder because as we turn, we're going to be in a tailwind. So let's watch that power. I kind of reduce it a little bit for you as we turn. Keep that cyclic into the wind. I want to whip you around. You're okay, relax. Excellent, that was really good. Excellent.
Thank you.
Good, let's try it the other way. Right pedal, nice and smooth, nice and smooth. Remember, you're not turning with the cyclic, okay?
Okay.
The only pedals, so we shouldn't be turning like that, because that could kill you.
Okay.
Okay. Especially if you're close to the ground. Nice and slow, a little bit slower. Alright, let's go ahead and set it down.
Okay, set it down.
Yep. Alright, eyes looking about with the trim strings.
Yep.
Don't go backwards. If anything, go a little bit forward. Stabilize it. Not to go back. Go a little bit forward if you need to. And, oh, there's the ground.
Oh, yeah.
So once you feel the ground, you can kind of just start to lower, okay?
Uh-huh.
Alright, that wasn't bad. Let's try it again, okay?
Okay.
Pick it up. I'm going to reduce your car peak. Alright, let's pick it back up.
Back up.
Yep. That's good. Nice. Alright, hold it right about here. Let's do some side hovering. Alright, so what I want you to do is point me towards the hangars.
Toward the hangars?
Yeah, point my nose in the direction of the hangars over here.
Uh-huh.
So we'll have a little bit of a crosswind.
396 seconds overhead, the Oceanside VOR 2,500 feet.
Alright, so just try to hold it right here, okay?
Yep.
Try not to move forward. Actually, I'm going to back you up a little bit, okay?
We'll be northeastbound. We'll have the
Just stay on
VOR.
controls. Alright. So try not to drift back or forward, okay?
Yeah.
So your controls?
I have control.
Your controls. Alright, so nose towards the hangars.
Okay, those toward the hangars.
Yep. Just kind of try to hold it in this crosswind, okay?
Yep.
No, it's a lot harder. A lot more pedal work. Relax. Oh, just stare at those hangars. They aren't moving, so it's a good spot to look. We're a little high, yeah?
Yeah.
3 to 5 feet. About 5 is good. Right here. Excellent. Alright, let's side hover. So I want you to look. Oop. Oh, I'll give you a little break.
Wow.
It's hard, yeah?
Yeah.
You're doing really, really well.
Wind is too fast.
Actually, let's set it down. Let's go ahead and see what the wind's at, just so I'm not pushing you harder than you need to be pushed. Alright, all the way down.
Yep.
Hold the controls. 122, 127, 28.
10. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 23 Celsius. Dew point 17 Celsius. Altimeter 2976. Remarks. Density altitude 1,200.
Bob Maxwell Memorial Airfield.
Automated weather observation 2059er Zulu. Wind 230 at 10.
Oh, okay, 10 knots.
Visibility 10.
That sounds about right. Alright, let's pick it back up.
Back up.
Nice and slow.
Yep, nice and slow.
Alright, we're going to need a little bit of left cyclic.
Huh?
Oh, that was beautiful. That was great. Alright, hold it right about here. Let's hover it into the wind. You have all 3 controls?
I have all controls.
Okay.
Yep.
And we'll just hold this hover for a little bit before we do anything crazy.
95 Delta is turning right base. What's that? 525.
Alright, let's side hover into the wind. So point your nose into the wind, and what we're going to do is you're going to look over your shoulder.
Traffic 5396 seconds overhead.
So we're going to side hover to the right. We're going to look over, nice and slow. So it should look like this. Our nose is going to stay straight. You need a little bit of pedal. And you're just going to kind of hover to the side. And anytime you hover to the side like this, you want to make sure that you're just a little extra higher. Just because if you hit this a skid going this way, you'll definitely roll over. So you don't want to do this low to the ground.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Right now, we're not going to hit anything. All right, hold it right here. Okay, stabilize. This altitude's good. You don't have to come down.
Yep.
Now we're going to do the same thing, but now that way.
So, setting down.
Nope. We can hold it, and then we're just going to hover, side hover to the left.
Okay, side hover to the left.
Yep. And then make sure you're looking in the direction that we're going.
Yep.
Not bad, not bad. Alright, hold it right here. We don't need to get closer to those flags. I'm going to actually move us a little bit further away, even though we're fine. Just... Whee! Alright, we're clear. Our tail is clear. Everything looks good. Alright. Your controls?
I have controls.
Your controls? Let's go ahead and do a couple pickup and set downs.
Okay.
Alright, nice and slow. Let's start lowering power. You can move a little bit forward if you feel the need.
Uh-huh.
Alright. Slow it down. You're going a little fast. Alright, now lower power. Look right in front of your feet.
Yep.
Okay. Lower. There's the ground. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Very good.
Thank you.
You're making my job super easy.
Yeah.
Alright, let's pick it back up.
Yep,
Nice
back
and
up.
slow.
Nice and slowly.
Alright, eyes outside. Adjust.
Yep.
A little bit of right. Perfect. Feels great. What are you at? Are you on less than 5?
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to move you back a little bit again because we moved forward. Whee! Make sure our tail is clear everywhere.
Clear everywhere.
Clear. Okay. Alright, your controls?
I have controls.
Your controls.
What?
You're good. Just relax. Let's go ahead and set it down again.
Okay.
Alright, look about the trim strings. Alright, coming down. Look closer to your feet.
Oh.
That was good. It was a little fast.
Uh-huh.
So just slow it down. Next time, a little bit more controlled, okay?
Okay.
Alright, let's pick it back up.
Back up.
Your hover's really good, so we don't have to focus on it for too long.
Okay.
Alright, eyes outside. Alright, let's do a max performance takeoff. Make sure we're clear on final. Okay. We'll do kind of a max performance, alright? So what's our 5 minute is 23.5?
Yep, 23.5.
Alright, I'll make a call. Oceanside traffic, helicopter 39 November, taking off from the field on the north side, 25, left traffic. Alright, so let's pull up.
Yep, pull up.
About 23 inches.
23 and 23.5.
Yeah, we're not even there yet.
Is right downwind, runway 25.
Alright, and then start moving forward. A little bit of right pedal. There we go. That's a max performance, right? You're just gonna come to a low hover, bring up your 5 minute power, and then hold it until you're clear of obstacle, whatever obstacle that is gonna be.
Okay.
And then start pushing forward, get some airspeed.
Yep.
Really easy. And we were super light, have plenty of power, so that was really easy. And we have plenty of headwind, so it's definitely easier if you have a headwind.
Okay.
Because you're gonna get into ETL a lot faster. Alright, your controls.
I have controls.
Your controls, let's make a left turn.
Oceanside traffic, helicopter 39 November, turning left crosswind, runway 25, Oceanside.
Start rolling out here, beautiful.
Yep. And
Yep, start
roll
your
in again.
Yep.
Oceanside traffic, helicopter 39 November, turning left downwind, runway 25, Oceanside.
Alright, all gauges are green, ASTCR.
ASTR, altitude are a little bit low.
Just a tiny bit, but our airspeed's a little bit lower. So let's bring in about 21 and forward cyclic. A little bit more forward cyclic, hold that power, and you're gonna hit your airspeed. Better. Alright, I don't have any traffic in sight. Alright, I would start lowering just a little bit of power because we're gonna overclimb or exceed our altitude. A little bit more forward so we don't overclimb.
Yep.
Okay, I have traffic in downwind. Oceanside traffic, helicopter 39 November. We'll extend our downwind for you guys.
Extending downwind.
Okay, just a little bit. We should be good. They turned early.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll extend just a tiny bit. It's not gonna hurt us. Alright, you got it. We'll extend about 2 miles out.
Okay.
Or actually, no, we can just go to here. We'll start lowering.
Oceanside 5495 Delta is on final, runway 25.
Kind of where that ravine is, where there's less houses. Roll out, and then make a call, say you're on left base.
Oceanside traffic, helicopter 39 November, on left base leg, runway 25, Oceanside.
And start coming down.
Yep, coming
Normally
down.
I hate being this low over these houses, but it is what it is. So we're a little bit high, so we can turn this approach into a steep approach.
Yep.
So still come down, we don't want to be this high.
Okay.
Traffic helicopter, 74810. Entering left downwind, runway 25.
Alright, entering left downwind. Where is he? Oh, okay, I see him now. Alright. We have full car beat, everything inside looks good. Alright, so we're still going to come down like a normal approach, because I want our steep approach to look almost as normal as possible, right?
Uh-huh.
It's going to make it a lot easier for you. So we're going to come down, but we're going to come down like a normal approach, and then I'll tell you when to hold your altitude.
Traffic helicopter 10, left downwind, runway 25, Oceanside.
Alright, they're right over there.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, cool. So right about when we get to this road, we want to be around 300.
Okay.
We're just over it for a steep approach. And then you're going to want to start slowing down and holding the altitude a little bit longer.
Okay.
So instead of coming down here where we normally would, we're just going to hold the altitude, okay?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yep, hold
Okay.
altitude.
So we're going to hold it. So instead of coming down, we're just going to hold it. We're not going to climb.
Uh-huh.
Just hold it. 300. Oh, don't want to climb up. Relax. Alright, so right about here, we want our spot to be lined up with our dashboard instead of our trim strings now. Oceanside traffic, helicopter 39 November, high short and final 25. Alright, so right about here, okay, we're obviously in a steep approach now. We can start coming down, letting the aircraft kind of settle down, or pushing the collective down, and just kind of moving forward.
Uh-huh.
Gentle forward pressure on the cyclic. You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Alright, you got it. And then just kind of lowering yourself down. A little bit of aft.
A little bit of that.
Yeah, you want the forward pressure, but you don't want to be nosing down.
Okay.
So keep moving forward just a little bit, bringing in that power.
Traffic helicopter 10, turning left base 25, Oceanside.
A little trickier, right?
Yeah.
It's harder to fly slower. Alright, let's get on the go. Make a call, say you're on the go, left traffic.
On the go?
Yep.
Yeah. Oceanside traffic, helicopter 39 November, on the go, runway 25, Oceanside.
Alright, stay over the center line, your controls.
I have controls.
Your controls. A little bit of aft. When I get 300 feet.
300 feet.
Yep, before we turn our crosswind.
Yep. And
Alright, we're
turning
clear?
now.
Yep, perfect.
Clear.
Yep.
Oceanside traffic, helicopter 39 November, turning crosswind, runway 25, Oceanside.
Start rolling out.
Rolling out.
Yep.
Traffic helicopter 10, short final 25, Oceanside.
Start your turn. Alright, we have about 500 feet. You can bump up a tiny bit of power to get that airspeed back.
Yep.
About 21, 22, depending on what we need. And you got it.
Okay.
Making my life too easy. Alright, you have carpet. Everything inside looks good. Altitude's still climbing.
Yep.
Airspeed's a little slow. You can use a little bit, go forward. Sorry, hold the 20 inches and forward cyclic. Don't be afraid to use a little bit more forward cyclic, okay?
Okay.
You want to hit your airspeeds. You don't want to be going 55 and downwind. But now we're about to slow down anyway, so make sure you lower before we go aft, or else look, we're going to start climbing.
Uh-huh.
So much to think about, right?
Yeah.
Traffic helicopter 10, taking off 25, Oceanside.
Alright. We're clear?
Air clear.
Alright. Try not to nose down. Lower power.
Lower power.
Right pedal, so our nose doesn't yaw. Keep it straight. Lower more power, because it doesn't want to come down. And start your turn. Make your call.
Oceanside traffic, helicopter 39 November, turning left, base leg, runway 25, Oceanside.
You just have to say base. You don't have to say base leg. But
Okay.
this is good. About 45 to 50 knots. We still want to come down a little bit.
Uh-huh. It's like a bad habit,
It's okay.
always staying on leg.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. Nobody cares. Alright. Left. And it just sounds better when you say just left base. Alright, keep that turning. Keep it nice and tight. A little bit towards you, there you go.
Yep.
And say you're on final.
Oceanside traffic, helicopter 39 November on final runway 25 Oceanside.
Alright, good. Line yourself up, we're slightly off.
Helicopter A10 and left downwind, left crosswind, helicopter Oceanside traffic.
See, everybody makes mistakes. Alright, lower a little bit of power and start slowing down a little bit. We're a little too fast.
Okay.
So lower power first.
Lower the power and F cyclic.
Just a little bit, yeah. I want to be about 45 knots. 40 to 45. As we get closer, you're going to want to start slowing down. Doing great. Alright, keep lowering power. Get those trim strings lined up. Like I said, this aircraft does not want to come down, so you kind of...
Oceanside traffic, helicopter A10, left downwind, runway 25, Oceanside traffic.
Like, what are we using? Less than 15 inches to get down? Or really not heavy? Alright, start slowing it down.
Yep, slowing down.
Yep. Alright, then when you feel like, oh, I need to make my spot, I'm too slow, well, one, we still need to come down. But if you need to, you can bring back in the power if you're too low or falling too fast, which we're not. So right about here, I'd start bringing back in the power and then get that left pedal in.
Bringing back in power and left
bring it back in. Or else we're not going to quite make it. We're so close.
Yep.
Good. Bring back in a little power. Let's go on the go.
On the go.
Yep.
Oceanside traffic, helicopter 39 November, on the go, runway 25 Oceanside.
Good. Follow the center line.
Traffic helicopter 10 left base 25 Oceanside.
Beautiful. A little bit of aft. Don't nose me forward too much. Make me nervous.
Yep.
Alright, there you go. Aft.
F cyclic.
Yep, you can bump up to about 21 inches. Looks good. I bet you're going to make Candace very happy.
Also traffic helicopter 10 turning final 25 Oceanside.
They're on final.
Yep, they're on final. They're behind us. Alright, bump up a little bit of power. We want that 300 feet.
300 feet.
Yep.
They're on 300 feet.
Yeah. And now we can turn.
Oceanside traffic, helicopter 39 November, turning left, crosswind, runway 25 Oceanside.
And roll out.
And roll out.
And now start your turn.
Oceanside traffic, helicopter 39 November, turning left downwind, runway 25 Oceanside. And roll out.
Yep. Got full carpet, everything inside looks good. You're doing great. Let's do a steep approach again, okay? Alright, ASTCR, looking good. Speed's a little slow, but you're getting it back, so it's good. Course is good, carb is good. Everything inside is green.
Yep.
Yep. And RPM is good.
RPM is good.
Yep. Alright, so you're still climbing, so I'd reduce some power.
Yep.
More than you think. And keep it straight, don't turn yet, we're clear. Alright, right now I'd start reducing some more power because we're going to enter that turn.
Okay.
Get that right pedal in. And start your turn.
Yeah, starting turn.
Make your call.
Oceanside traffic, helicopter 39 November, turning left base, runway 25 Oceanside.
Perfect.
Also traffic helicopter 10 taking off 25 Oceanside.
Alright, keep coming down. You want to be about 600 for the base.
Okay.
600, about 50 knots. But as we make this turn, make sure we don't nosedive because we're starting to speed up a little bit. So lower and a little bit of aft in this turn, okay?
Yeah.
And you can tell them you're turning final.
Oceanside traffic, helicopter 39 November on final, runway 25 Oceanside.
Okay, so steep approach, so sorry. We'll hold this altitude since...
Hold this altitude.
Yep. This time we weren't as high as we were last time, so we didn't have to come down so much. So we'll just hold this, okay? Slow it down. We're a little fast. So, oops, sorry. I'll help you out. Lower that power.
Yep, lower the power.
So we want to slow down. As we get closer, we'll come down a little bit. So basically, steep approach is literally just to avoid an object. So avoid something that we don't want to hit. Get that left pedal in.
Left pedal in?
Yep. So what we don't want is we don't want a really high descent rate. So right now our descent rate's kind of high, but we still have our trim strings up.
Yep.
And you're going to feel a lot more vibrations. We're going to be higher and we're going to be slower. Okay?
Yep.
I'm going to kind of help you out just so you get an idea. This is what it's supposed to look like. So as we get closer, we're going to start lowering.
Left downwind 25,
Oceanside traffic, 39 November, high short, final 25. Alright, so